Hi, my name is Erin Lassard, and I joined the KIT team and family this July as the Director of Development and External Affairs. I'm very excited to meet all of you, whether you've been a KIT family for many, many years or whether you're new just like me. Today I'd like to share with you one of my favorite stories written by one of my favorite authors. Her name is Jacqueline Woodson, and she's written chapter books and she's written picture books like this one. This one's called The Day You Begin. There will be times when you walk into a room and no one there is quite like you. Maybe it will be your skin, or your clothes, or the curl of your hair. There will be times when no one understands the way the words curl from your mouth, the beautiful language of the country you left behind. My name is Rigoberto. We just moved here from Venezuela. And because they don't understand, the classroom will fill with laughter until the teacher quiets everyone. Rigoberto from Venezuela, your teacher says so soft and beautifully that your name and homeland sound like flowers blooming, the first bright notes of a song. There will be times when the words don't come. Your own voice, once huge, now smaller when the teacher asks, "What did you do last summer? Tell the class your story." "We went to France," Shyla says. "These shells came from a beach in Maine." A boy named Jonathan holds out a jar filled with tiny shells so fragile they look like they'll turn to dust in your own untraveled hands. "My whole family went to India, Spain, South Carolina. Each souvenir a small triumph of a journey. Their travels go on and on." As you stand in front of that room, you can only remember how the heat waved as it lifted off the curb, and your days spent at home caring for your sister who made you laugh out loud and hugged you hard at nap time. You can only remember the books you kept on reading so long after she had fallen asleep. And in that room, where no one else is quite like you, you'll look down at your own empty hands and wonder, what good is this when other students were flying and sailing and going somewhere? There will be times when the lunch your mother packed for you is too strange or unfamiliar for others to love as you do. When even your friend Naja will wrinkle her nose and say, "What's in there anyway?" And you'll wonder how she doesn't see the rice beneath the meat and kimchi. You'll wonder why she doesn't remember that rice is the most popular food in the world. There will be times when climbing bars are too high. The run is too far and too fast, and the game isn't one you can ever really play. "I don't want him on our team." You can watch. Maybe you can have a turn later. There will be times when the world feels like a place that you're standing all the way outside of. And all that stands beside you is your own brave self, steady as steel and ready, even though you don't know what you're ready for. There will be times when you walk into a room and no one else there is quite like you until the day you begin to share your stories. "My name is Angelina, and I spent my whole summer with my sister," you tell the class, your voice stronger than it was a minute ago. "Reading books and telling stories, and even though we were right on our own block, it was like we got to go everywhere." "Your name sounds like my sister's," Rigoberto says. "Her name is Angelina too." And all at once, in the room where no one else is quite like you, the world opens up a little wider to make some space for you. This is the day you begin to find the places inside your laughter and your lunches, your books, your travels, and your stories where every new friend has something a little like you and something else so fabulously not quite like you at all. The best part about this book to me is that it makes me wonder about all of you, and it makes me wonder what stories you wish you could tell. So I wonder now if you could put talk to your family, talk to whoever you can listen to this story with, and decide together, what story would you like to tell us? You can put it in the comments in the Facebook or Instagram or Twitter messages, or you can write your stories down in a journal, or you can draw the stories on paper. There's so many ways to tell your story and save them until we can be together again. So for now, Kip team and family, I wish you a wonderful afternoon.